Hi, it's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to do a fast and easy card that you can make for any occasion. I hope you'll stay tuned. So I already stamped the inside with Wishing You a Happy Halloween and these witches shoes, and it came from this Hero Art stamp set called Witch Feet. There you go. It's a stamp and cut, which means it has the dies in it. And then on the outside, I'm going to use my Brutus Monroe. This is a set called Bite Me. It's of a little candy corn vampire that says Bite Me. I'm not going to use Bite Me, but I am going to use this. And I've already stamped all those out. Then I have 2 layers that I decided I would put under it. So this is 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall. It's scored on the 8.5 inches at 4 1/4. This is what's called an A2 size card, if you don't know that. It's a standard size card when you're making greeting cards. I'm using a couple layers of cardstock to kind of make it look frisky. So I thought the first thing I would do is tear this layer and see how I like this teared layer. I'm not sure I like it. And then, well, we'll wait and see. Then I'm going to use this old Fiskars punch. And if you've never used one of these punches, let me give you the scoop on how you do it. If you've never seen one, you see on the side where these little, cobwebs are. What you have to remember is when you put your paper in so that it's lined up right here, that should be, it should make it so that I have an even punch on both sides. So I'm going to try and punch this bad boy out. This Fiskars punch doesn't like me, so let's see if I can. I'm going to do something that's mightily illegal, and I'm going to do it with my foot. Just ignore this. If you've never had this experience, or you can't punch out paper, and you want to be able to do it, sometimes your foot is the answer. Don't tell anybody, though. Okay, so this is how far we've punched. Can you see that? So then what you want to do is you want to line it up. Do you see how I'm lining it up on this end? You want to push it all the way back. And there you have it. You probably can't see that it looks really good, but it does look really good. What I wanted to do is kind of put this one right there. And then put this ripped one right here. The reason I wanted the ripped one was because I want to have something that's a little bit white to go with my this fella. So all I'm going to do now, I have some markers that I'm going to color that in with. These are some Blick Sparkle markers. And I'm going to use 3 colors of them, like a yellow, a gold, and an orange. And I'm only going to be coloring in this little fella because I'm going to be cutting out, I'm going to be cutting out the rest of him. And he'll be nice and sparkly when he's done, which is a good thing. And hopefully, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I have no idea if I'm getting in the lines or not. I could be wearing my glasses, but I don't know what I did with them. And I know I've probably told you I have a bunch of pairs of glasses, but I never know where they are. Okay, then I'm going to use the darkest orange for his jacket. Now can you see how sparkly he is? He's very sparkly. And it doesn't matter if I have gone outside the edges, because I am going to be cutting him out. And I do want to get his little jacket. And I did, I used black embossing powder so that my color would really stand out. So I cut him out. Now I'm just going to take a black marker and I'm going to go around the edges because we don't want the white to show on the edges of our little fella here. So I'm just going to keep going around. So what I thought I would do is put him, I think I'm going to put a little bit of black ribbon in there too. I like black ribbon. I'm going to put a few little strips of tear tape on the back of this, and I'm going to put my ribbon, rub the end so you can get it to lift off, the backing on it anyway, is I'm going to start my ribbon. I want the ribbon to be on the shiny side, so I'm going to lay a piece right there. And I'm going to flip it over and lay it in these. I'm going to cut it off. And then we're going to take another one, put it right there, wrap it around. Ooh, it's everywhere. And then another one. I like to do ribbons in threes. That's pretty close to the other one. I'll move it down a little bit. Get off. Get off there. I think that looks pretty good. That looks fairly good. Okay. So then I'm going to use my glue stick. I don't usually use glue sticks, but sometimes I just feel like you got to use some different glues. You know what I mean? I have bunches of glues, and I should just use whatever I have on hand, right? So that's what I'm doing today. Okay. Ooh. So I'm going to lay this right up against my black piece, so it's straight on the edge, like that. And hopefully that looks pretty good. Then we're going to get our little fella, and I'm going to put him up on a little bit of foam square. Him right there. Is that straight? I don't know. Then I'm going to put, things all over here. I think I'm going to put some fun foam under the black layer. And that way it will stay raised and not waffle in the when I mail it. And here's the best way to do this. You take your piece of fun foam and you move it so it's moved up and in. See how it's moved in and up from this side? Then you turn it over, hold on to it, and then you're just going to cut it down. So we're going to put some tear tape and some wet glue on this. Sorry if I'm out of frame. This is the outside of our card. That's the inside of our card. I just like to make sure I don't screw things up. And then here is the back that I need to attach my fun foam to. Gotta get my, I'm gonna put some glue in here. And I'm trying to put some along this edge too, without messing up the my what do you call those? Spider webs. Couldn't remember. Jeepers. Can see that or not. That's my fun foam. Then I'm just going to lay this. I think I'm going to put it more in the center, but straight. That looks pretty good. My glitter seems to be moving all over this. Okay, so here's my little spider webs, and then I rip this. There's my ribbons, and here's the inside of it. Then all I need to do is make an envelope for it. And the envelope, I'm just going to, I have an orange envelope. It's not the right color, but it's a little pearlized too. I have, in this stamp set, I have these teeny tiny spider webs. So I'm going to use Bruce Monroe Detail Black ink. It's called Raven. And then I'm going to use the littler one. And then on the front, I'm just going to go across the bottom. So I hope that you enjoyed this, that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please tell your friends about me on social media because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.